What if Invincible never got his powers? Well, let's break it down. If Mark never got his powers, you thought he got beat by his dad bad before? Well, this is gonna be horrible. I mean, we're talking about a race that is as prideful as Vegeta about their purebreds. Because we already know that the Viltrumites probably aren't happy that they have to resort to breeding with other races to make more Viltrumites because there's so few of them left. The fact that they already have to do that and then their children don't get the powers that they wanted them to get so they could serve the Viltrum Empire, that's not going to be a good day. Imagine we as humans, there was only a few of us left and we had to repopulate the earth with chimps. That's pretty much what it's like to Viltrumites, at least at first. And then we did that, but nothing happened. We couldn't even, they didn't even give birth. We didn't even give birth. That would suck. Some people would probably be okay with that, though. Probably. I hope no one watching this wants to do that with a chimp. But hey, if you are watching, at least you have low standards. That's probably why you like these videos. So we know Mark got his powers late anyway. And after he got his powers, we know that's when it all started to go down. Because once he got them, that was Omni-Man's sign to be like, okay, we can start initiating this plan to take over Earth, basically. And we saw what happened when Mark did not want to help. Omni-Man absolutely cooked him, and it was only Mark saying one thing to tug on his heartstrings for him to leave the planet. Imagine if Mark just never got his powers during all that. I think there's two lines of thinking here. A, Omni-Man doesn't kill Mark and he leaves the planet like he did. Or B, Omni-Man does kill Mark out of anger in that split moment. People might be saying, oh, he wouldn't have done that because he loves him. Okay, but look what he did. Even though he loves him because Mark had powers, if he just did one thing to him, he could have killed him. Viltrumites are built different. Viltrumites are just raised different. Let's talk about the first one first. Omni-Man leaves the planet, goes to Thraxa, and repopulates there. Well, the Viltrumites are going to come for him on Thraxa because they know he left his station. They're going to end up killing him and Oliver. They'd execute Nolan. They actually might keep Oliver and raise him as a Viltrumite because they need what they can get, to be honest. Or they would just kill him. But now there's a Viltrumiteless planet that needs to be taken over. Well, they sent Anissa first as the first Viltrumite to tell Mark he needs to take over the planet. So that's probably what would happen. Anissa would probably come and take over. And because they need to repopulate, she might still assault Mark. She knows he's Omni-Man's son, and she's kind of getting back at Omni-Man for doing that, and she knows he's at least part Viltrumite. So he might be a better breeding partner than some regular human. Now, there are characters that can stop her, especially if everyone comes together. They wouldn't be able to stop the whole Viltrumite invasion. But at the same time, if Anissa comes out of nowhere and just starts destroying stuff and ambushes everybody, and she knows everything that's going on because she gets out of Nolan, or the Viltrum Empire gets out of Nolan, and now she knows, I mean, they're kind of screwed. Unless they had all Earth's strongest heroes just there, ready, and waiting for her to come back, I think that's the only way they beat her. Because if we have Tech Jacket, Spawn, Fire Breather, Robot, all of Cecil guys, Immortal, the Reanimen, all those guys together should easily be able to take Anissa. But there's a good chance Earth gets taken over. Now, the second outcome, Nolan just kills Mark. Oh, I don't think this would take much. It would only take Nolan coming to Mark and telling him about the Viltrumite Empire and telling him someday he's going to get his powers, but they need to take over Earth now. And of course, Mark is scared and confused, and he denies it. It would just take one split thought of Nolan to just punch him right through the heart. And once he does that, all bets are off. He is now regretting it incredibly, killing his son, because he loves him. But because he already did this, he's too far gone. He just thinks, well, it's too late now. Goes and kills Debbie, goes and starts taking over the entire planet. He does it successfully. He knows all of Earth's strongest heroes, and he goes after them systematically. He starts off by killing Cecil, because that is the first line of defense, basically, and kills Donald. And this is already after he's killed the Guardians of the Globe. I have a cool idea for this variant of Mark, though, because what if Mark was taken and revived after Omni-Man killed him in this reality? I'm going to do an Invincible variant breakdown where I add new variants. So I think I might do that next video, and I'm going to talk about that then. So stay tuned for that video. That should come out the day after this video comes out. Guys, that is the video. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.
Just come back for fun. because it's great being alive with you.
Good reason.